This next video is going to focus on lessons 4 and 5. We're going to combine them. They're very similar. Once again, red notebook. We're going to be multiplying mixed fractions. Quick review. Write down 3 1/2, 4 2/3, and 7 1/5. Need to change those to improper fractions. Whenever we multiply fractions, you can't do the parts. Make them improper. 2 times 3 is 6, plus the 1 equals 7/2. 4 2/3 will turn into 3 times 4, add the 2, get 14/3, and 7 1/5. 5 times 7 is 35, add the 1, you get 36/5. 3 examples for your problems for lesson 4. Let's go with blue. Number 1, copy down the problem. 5 1/2 times 1/3. The answer is not 5 1/6. There's the bell. Not your bell. Okay. Step 1, you got to make them improper. 5 times 2, 10. Add the 1, you get 11 times 1/3. 11/2 times 1/3. There's no cross reducing we can do. Multiply your numerators. 11. Multiply the denominators. 6. 6 goes into 11 one time, and you'll have 5 left. So 5 1/2 times 1/3 is 1 5/6. Number 2. 2/3 times 2 1/2. 2/3 times improper fraction for 2 1/2 is 5/2. You can cross multiply. You get 10/6. Simplifies to 1 4/6, which reduces to 1 2/3. If you are cross reducing, you can take out the 2's and you get 5/3, which is also 1 2/3. Okay, so that's multiplying a fraction by a mixed number. That is lesson 4. Now for lesson 5, all you're going to be doing is 2 mixed numbers. So let's do a couple of those. Same thing. Let's go 2 1/2 times 3 1/3. So your problems are going to look like this. Once again, you got to make them improper. 5/2 times 10/3. You could cross reduce the 2 and the 10. If you are not doing that, that is okay. You will end up with 50/6. 6 goes into 50 8 times, which takes me to 48. I have 2 left over. 8 and 2 6. 2 even numbers there means that reduces to 8 1/3. If you cross reduce, the 2 would have gone to 1. The 10 goes to 5, and you get 25/3. 3 goes into 25 8 times, 8 1/3. Okay, one more example. 1 7/8 times 3 1/3. Pause the video, do it, and I will also do it for you. All right, you should have 15/8 times 10/3, which gives you 150 over 24. 24 goes into 150 6 times. 6 times 24 is 144. So I have 6 left over, 6 and 6/24, which reduces to 6 1/4. So where cross reducing helps, keeps your numbers a little smaller. I don't mind you using a calculator when you're solving these kind of problems. if you cross reduce, 3 would go to 1, that goes to 5. You would end up with 58ths, which would be 6 and 2/8, which is 6 and 1/4. Same answer. Thank goodness. Okay, so this video covers 2 assignments in your textbook, but you only need to watch the video once if you understand what you're doing. Good job.